Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Clement Lenglet, as Barca are currently in talks with Saudi Arabian giants Al Nassr over the sale of the out-of-favor defender. We are going to look at that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Franck Kessie, as it has been reported that Liverpool like the 15 million rated Barca midfielder, but not their primary option. We are also going to be discussing about that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Barcelona returning from their pre-season tour of the United States of America, the club will now look to accelerate the departures of some of their unwanted stars in the coming days. And it seems like efforts towards that have already begun, as Fernando Polo of Mundo Deportivo is reporting that Barcelona have entered into negotiations with Al Nassr over the potential sale of Clement Lenglet. Lenglet has been at Barca for 6 years now and has fallen out of favor at the club. Having hardly played during the 2021-22 season, the 28-year-old centre-half spent last season on loan at Tottenham. Talks have been going on with the Lily Whites over the Frenchman's permanent transfer, but things have not been moving forward as the two clubs do not agree on his valuation. Barcelona have been demanding a sum of 15 million euros for Lenglet, but Spurs are not prepared to offer more than 5 million, as they would also have to take up his massive wages. As such, negotiations had become complicated, creating a cause of concern for Barcelona. So the question now is, will Al Nassr come to the rescue? However, it appears that Al Nassr have come to the aid of both Barca and Lenglet. Saudi Arabia has been the disrupting force in the transfer market this summer, signing many big-name players from Europe. Al Nassr have already signed former Liverpool and Bayern Munich superstar Sadio Mane and former Barcelona target Marcelo Brozovic, among others, this summer. And they now appear to have set their sights on Lenglet for now, with talks already underway with Barcelona. The report further adds that the Blaugrana are not seeking a big fee for the Frenchman and would be just happy to get rid of his steep wages. Lenglet would earn 16 million euro if he stays this season. While talks might be going on between the clubs, convincing the defender remains a big task. But with the Saudi Arabian club not hesitating to offer lucrative contracts, that may help sway Lenglet away. I think that should be good news, isn't it? Lenglet to Tottenham have been stalled for a very long time because Tottenham don't want to pay more than 5 million, whereas Barca have been demanding 15 million, and that is why talks have stopped ever since. And Lenglet's future have been hanging in the balance. It is clear that Lenglet will not stay at Barca next season, and the player knows that very well, that he won't be part of Javi's plans moving forward. And even though it was quite disappointing that despite Tottenham entering into negotiations with Barca, they don't want to even increase whatever thing they propose. And if Al Nassr never came to this rescue, to be honest, I don't think Lenglet could have left because suitors are not even coming. Apart from Tottenham themselves, we have not heard any suitor again showing interest apart from that until Al Nassr have come into the picture. And we know what the Saudi League have done this summer. They have stormed the European market, signing players, top quality players, and we know what the essential factor is: the money. It's a money-driven factor, right? It's not like they're going there for any competitive league or whatever. And I think Barcelona will be more than happy that Saudi giants Al Nassr have come and they are showing interest in Lenglet. And from now, I think we can be optimistic that Lenglet will leave Barca for sure. Um, we know that definitely Al Nassr will come with something more bigger than what Tottenham can bring for Lenglet. So Barca will be optimistic. I personally think that if Barca must not pin on that 15 million. If Al-Nassr say they don't have 15 million, even if it's 10 million, Barca should go for that 10 million because time is not on our side. There's no need delaying things when we know that selling players is an urgent something. We know that Lenglet is not part of the plans. And let's not forget, if Tottenham were not ready to increase their offer from that 5 million, they knew for sure that Barca would still come back and give them because it is already well documented that Xavi does not rate Lenglet, and they know for sure that even if they said 5 million, Barca are refusing that amount, Lenglet will not still stay at Barca because Xavi does not see him as part of his plans. And when time, like when the season or when the summer will be coming to a close, Barca will still look for all way to kick Lenglet out of the team. I think that was the idea from Tottenham. That is why they were reluctant to increase that transfer fee that they proposed. So if Al Nassr are coming to the picture, I think there's a high possibility that Lenglet will choose Al Nassr because of the good offer that he will definitely receive from the Saudi league as compared to Tottenham. And I think that the transfer fees also from Al Nassr will be far better than what Tottenham proposed. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Barca manager Xavi Hernandez dropped a strong hint about where the club stands as far as the future of Franck Kessie is concerned after the game against AC Milan. Franck Kessie has been heavily linked with an exit this summer and was not used by manager against his former club. When asked about the future of Franck Kessie, Xavi said, Kessie didn't play due to some slight discomfort. As for his future, he knows exactly what the situation is. It has been well established by this point that Juve and Tottenham Hotspur are interested in signing Kessie, but Sport now claims that Liverpool also like the Barca midfielder. The Reds are in the market for reinforcements in the middle of the park, and they are looking at several options in the market, with Kessie among those of their radar. However, the report goes on to specify that the Ivorian is not Liverpool's primary target at the moment, and they have not made any moves so far. As for Juve, they are pushing for a loan to buy offer, but Kessie is reluctant to accept the proposal as he wishes to move to Premier League. To that end, the midfielder and his entourage have been waiting for Tottenham to make an approach, but Harry Kane's pending exit has meant that the Lily White are yet to make an offer either. Now, according to Sport, Barca will push for Franck Kessie to secure a transfer away from the club over the coming week. The Catalan wish to get rid of Ivory Coast international Franck Kessie, and the player is now accepting of his situation that he will not have many minutes if he were to stay at Barca. After all, he finds himself behind Gavi, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Ilkay Gundogan, and Oriol Romeo in the pecking order under Xavi Hernandez. As such, Barca will summon him to make a decision on his future this week and hope to pocket 15 million euros from his sale. Franck Kessie continues to wait for one of Tottenham or Liverpool to come forward, but Barca will push him to accept Juventus' proposal if there is no offer forthcoming from the Premier League duo. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.